Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Soulcreek. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go there, itch.io as well. We're at $7 for at least the most recent update. So, nonetheless, Let's Play. We were having fun at the Indulgence, but we, walked away from Orion because, we need to find Loken, and we found him. And we got a little smoochy. Oh, we walked away after he was fondling us because he was saying it was loud, and then we had our first kiss with him. But then he felt a bit better, we came back, got completely nude, and smooched some more. But now, it seems like, we're being a bit modest, so we reclothed to possibly get some action back at at his place. Because, you don't have to participate in a orgy. Not everybody does it. So, reset face. And begin. At this point, seem clothing. Expect it plans to tear them right off as soon as it gets back to the lodge. Nobody pays us any mind as we leave the Indulgence. The heat of the bonfire behind us fades away. Side by side, we wordlessly exit the crowded village, streets, and head towards the forest. He has his arm around my shoulders. I lean my head against his side, enjoying his warmth against the chill of the alpine breeze. However, just before we reach the lodge, his mood drastically and suddenly changes. For the better? Alex. Yeah? You? Are you okay? I am. Tell me. He doesn't tell me anything. He just looks sad. I frown. Loken, talk to me. I do not know. I frown, concerned. This seems to have come out of nowhere. I didn't say anything. We just walked home silently. We stop walking. He's staring straight ahead, unsure how to reach him. I just pat his arm comfortingly. Take your time. He doesn't reply for a long time. You are... There's another long pause. Meaning it? Meaning what? Meaning it. Tonight. You are... meaning it? Our guy can barely string a sentence together when he's anxious, but I think I understand. Loken. He finally looks down at me. You're a good hound, and I like you. I mean it. You are certain? He really does need constant reassurance. It do be like that. I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me, big guy. After another long stretch of silence, I eventually feel his tail swing. You are also stuck with me. I slide my hand up to his paw. He takes it, and my small hand is encapsulated by his. So, what happens next? After tonight, will we still... He frowns for a moment, and then looks away. The Indulgence will end. Oh, but I had fun. I also enjoyed this night. So, let's not stop. Loken catches my uncertain look and grunts. It would not be proper. There's a pause. You know how many people did things on their own terms? We could try that. This will not upset you? As long as it doesn't upset you. I also want more. Despite his assurances, he still looks away anxiously. What if we had another Indulgence, just for us? We could have one every day. Yeah, we'll have a daily Indulgence. The clan would judge us. And we won't tell him. It's not like we're in love or anything. We'd just be having fun, right? Alex, I do not think... He's really not comfortable with this. I shouldn't push him out of his comfort zone. It's not his way. Well, whatever happens, the night isn't over yet, is it? He glances sideways at me, and I hear his chest rumble as he steps closer. Yeah, I feel like, can they only fuck at the bonfire or what? It is not over yet. I grin bashfully as his playful grasp slips up my shirt. His paw pads rub against my shoulders and chest. Inside, we will enjoy the rest of the night. He urges me towards the lodge, and hurriedly leads me inside. Once we're inside, Loken heads over to the bed. I stand by the door, searching for the light switch. Do not use the lights. Okay. Alex, tonight, you will sleep here? He indicates his own bed. Will you? With me. His tail flicks, hopefully. Yeah, that sounds nice. The indulgence is not over. You wish to continue? Yeah, I think that's enough. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not done with you yet, big guy. Fixing me with his ravenous grin, Loken unclips the strap around his chest and lets it flick off. I watch, heart thumping, as he discards most of his clothes. He gestures for me to come closer. Here, little human. His tail flicks, and he bares his sharper fangs. He has been acting so dominant tonight. I bet I could get him to respond to some dominance of my own, if I wanted, but I do prefer his big alpha act. Or should I start teaching this hound some manners? Yeah, I'm a sub. No, I like him like this, primal and assertive. But I was right. I do love to be his new chew toy. Do want to be. Blushing sheepishly, I step over to him, eager to give in to his hunger. He grasps me firmly by the waist and pulls me onto him. Easy. Loken lowers his muzzle to me and snarls in my ear, his fierce sound like crackling stone. Tonight, little human, you are mine. He digs his nose into the side of my neck, inhaling, as he presses the bulge of his Haranuwu into my stomach. I can't imagine what I smell like, but going by his agitated swaying of his tail, it must be pleasant to him. I slide my right hand over his stomach, ruffling the thick of fur that collects below his belly button. Loken feverishly grabs my hand and pushes it down to where he wants, beneath his loincloth, and to the hard flesh awaiting. I touch his woo for the first time. It's so hot to the touch. I'm also sorry for hearing the creaking sounds from above. I slid my fingers blindly around his burning uwu to examine the shape of his uwu. My fumbling fingers brush against the uwu at his uwu, and Loken's whole body jolts. I immediately let go. Sorry, was that... The hound snickers, planting his tongue on my face and smearing it across my cheek. More. Behind me, Loken's paw slipped down my leggings and grasped my bare uwu passionately, kneading and clutching it with desperate yearning. He then pulls the end of his loincloth pull his loincloth loose and lets it fall. Also, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that's an entire uwu. Whoa. I stare, totally lured by its uwu. It's different, but irresistible and large. I cup his hefty uwus and admire the fuzzy weight. Loken hums happily, and his uwu bounces. The small string of uwu is already uwuing from the uwu. And, again, if you want to see this, then, the game's free. Its swollen uwu is more malleable than I expected. Malleable? His uwu acts as a sort of, foreskin, from what I can tell. Loken's uwu twitches eagerly as I explore him. I wrap my fingers around the uwu and tie my uwu. He uwu and urge me to continue. His uwu dribbles on my thumb, and my own uwu Woo, as I imagine, dropping to my knees, and woo in woo, but Loken makes the move before I have a chance. Interest, little human. Loken spins me around, curling his arms around my waist and tussling with my top. He yanks it over my head, his paws sliding down my topless body. I shudder, my skin pleasantly receptive to the pleasure of his paw pats. He smears his tongue across my shoulder. I feel his woo against my bare back, smearing my skin with his excitement. You are good to hold. Loken's paws swiftly find my waistline, and he eagerly plunges a paw down the hem of my pants. I thought we had our pants off. I gasp, my body jumping in woo as his huge, grasping paws take hold of me. He somehow finds a perfect grip, gripping my woo and squeeze my woo. Ooh. The hound snarls. For some reason, I thought I saw numbers coming across the screen. Maybe that's just me. The hound snarls in my ear and adds pressure with his ooh. This is different. Yeah. Fuck. There's no sheath. I kick my leggings off the rest of the way, now fully enclosed in it by his warm, naked hold. More. Then suddenly, Loken tugs me over to the bed. Hey, easy, big guy. He's snarling and baring his teeth. I kneel on the edge of the bed. I back to him, and he leers over me. Did all this slow teasing just become too much? I groan and let his wet tongue spread across the back of my neck. He's teasing me. The licking stops, and I feel suddenly his pinpoint teeth graze my skin as very lightly bites me, squeezing my shoulder with his jaws. Ah. I wince at the sting of 2 rows of sharp teeth, enough to make me jolt in shock, but not enough to break skin. It's actually pretty gentle. He unclasps his jaws just as quickly as he tightens them. I can tell this is just a tiny nip compared to what he might really do. I need to make sure I'm ready for that. When don't protest, Loken pushed me onto the bed with increased resolve and strength. His paws grasp the claw of my woo, and, with fervent need, hoist me up. Grr. Loken smothers his tongue against my back. Wait, does he really want to woo? There's no way I'd be able to take that thing. I don't know, you're kind of like a robot human. Hey, just careful. I don't think I can take your whole woo tonight. However, when his hungry tongue travels even lower, I realize he's got something else in mind entirely. I mean, hey, we're clean down there. We don't eat stuff. Snarling, Loken greedily presses his tongue against my woo. One paw grips his side, while the other pins me down by the small of my back. Ooh, F-U-C-K? Loken, I wince him woo, and feeling the wet woo, greedily flexing my of the woo, vibrations and hungry snarls. Grinning at the sensation, I urge Rebecca to encourage his greed. Oh wow, he's so fucking good at this. It feels wrong doing something this intimate with him, but that's what makes me love it more. Loken's completely ravenous, so much so that there's a momentary sting as his tongue almost gains entry. I gasp, my body jolting, his clawed fingers gripped onto either side of me. Yeah, I guess, like, if you don't use that thing because you don't eat stuff, it might be kind of tight. Disappointed when he gives my woo a final long smell. Before kneeling up onto the bed. Why'd you stop? That was so good. Loken turns me over and locks his body with mine. Locks? I'm smothered by his overpowered size, his thick, scented scent, and bestial growls. Yep. Okay, now I get it, little CG. He sides his woo up against my woo, eagerly rubbing against my own. His woo is coated in a woo, and it feels like he needs to woo badly. I grin up at him, grasping his woo, and slam my hand up to a woo. As I tighten my woo, Loken snarls. Another woo. Woo, woo. I smear it all over a woo with my thumb. He a woo. Damn, you're a messy hound. You know that? Grrr. It's so hot how his primordial nature comes out with force when he's caught up in the moment. We stay together like this, wooing the slick heat of his woo against my woo. So good. He takes my other hand and puts it beneath the woo. When I grasp him there, his body tenses and he begins to woo. Seems like that's the spot. He's ready to woo. I tie my woo, yearning for his finish. I'm getting pretty close myself. With final snarl, Loken woo his woo into my woo. I, woo and a woo. Woo. And that's a lot of woo. Maybe like 3 days of not wooing for me. Yeah, if I don't woo, then I woo a lot. Ropes of hot woo. Woo, goes my woo, and hound bears his weight on down as he woo. He makes a total mess of me. He's vicious? Viscous. I can read. Woo pulls on me. I feel the momentum going, lost in the moment. Then the final growl of my own I add to the mess. The white woo, blinding pleasure, erupts when I woo. After days of being pent up, even more woo is added to the mix. I'm a mess. A thick aroma of our woo fills my senses, and I feel it's going to belly smearing. How would we clean this? I feel like I need to sneeze. Oh, I do need to sneeze. One sec. Sorry, all of a sudden that came up hard. Ooh. I think we can do this now. The hot, panting hound lowers himself over me, exhausted. His ragged breath tickles my nose. Our woo smooth between us, and the sense is overpowering now. Our collective woo or musk, no doubt filling the room. Oh, I guess I have to click here. Alex. Yeah? He kissed me. I return it eagerly, eyes lolling shut. My head feels fuzzy. His tongue invades my mouth, and I gasp excitedly at his chest for a grasp. His previous kisses were soft. This one's aggressive. I wildly kiss back, our mismatched jaws dancing in whatever way they can. I just want him, every bit of them. Between us, I can feel his woo start to, soften as the afterglow wears off. I'm exhausted and slimy. I probably stink. Do you have a towel or anything? He worsley grabs a rag from beside his bed, handing it to me as he pants. I start wiping the impressive volume of woo from my chest. Man, that was awesome, Loken. Loken rolls over onto the bed and lays at my side. I barely finish wiping myself clean before he suddenly hauls me up onto his chest and crushes me into his embrace with both arms. Stay. He squishes us together with his mighty bear hug. Nice snicker. Hey, I stink. We're all messy. We'll use the springs tomorrow. Stay. Now that he has me, I don't want to move. Fuck, I don't know why I can't read. Settled into his warm, downy pelt. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I can yawn. We fit together perfectly, as two puzzle pieces. Also, you're on a bed of furs. That's going to be a whole bunch of, oh. Thumbnail time. Fuck. Loken, you are so comfortable. He squirms. I'm squeezed into his embrace. I hear the soft flow of his breath, feel the gentle current of his chest as he breathes. My fingers brush through his fur, and he growls in warm comfort. You'll sleep here every night. Will I? You. Tomorrow, you'll be my acolyte again. Is that what you want? We will not discuss this now. Alright. We'll talk in the morning. The weight of the day bears down on us both. We're exhausted. I feel him start to drift off by my side as my own consciousness starts to melt. I've never had that. I've had sex with multiple people, but I've never, like, slept with somebody like that. Sad. Anyways, Alex. Yeah? You are small. I like you too, Loken. Cool. Sleep heavy, big guy. Hey, there you are. Seriously? Yeah? Okay, but seriously? You're the one who suggested that I should just go for it. Yes, but without involving me. Come on. You're the obvious solution to a really big problem. What, am I asking him to, like, debug my asshole? Also, so he's back now? Here he is, folks. Alex, the last human, and this is what he wants to use my hyper-advanced functions for. Butt stuff. Can I use that as a second thumbnail? Honestly, it's no wonder you guys went extinct. This is about you too. If Loken fucks me, wouldn't you rather we survive the process? Fine. I could reinforce the stratum coranium of your epidemus, maybe reducing the sensitivity of... Whoa, I don't need the details. Just make it so he doesn't tear us in half. Oh, relax. It's just butthole skin. It's got the same composition as the skin on your lips. Explains why you sentient beings love blowjobs so much. Either way, just leave it to me. I'll keep us in one piece. I missed you, dickhead. You too, you sentient. I mean it. You okay? There were times when I felt kinda useless without you today. Don't give me that. You're doing fine. You weren't there for Loken's craft session. It was a disaster. So, even with my functionalities, there will always be things you suck at, Alex. That's life. Suck at sucking dick. Haha. I guess, but whenever I fall, I feel like I'm letting them down. Who? I'm the only human left. Whatever that means, it's on me. If I fuck things up, I don't know. Whatever we're supposed to be doing here, I'm gonna need you more than I thought. Don't put the pressure of an entire species on yourself. It'll break you. Have some faith in that human brain of yours. You've got this. So, did you learn anything about the algorithm we found at Ryan's own dish? Not about its function or origin, but it does contain a lot of clues about the cipher. Go on. It keeps reinforcing an event in history, the epoch of technology. Doesn't ring a bell. There's essentially a long period leading up to the Cascade where the process of scientific discovery skyrocketed. New, innovative technologies were suddenly being discovered and implemented at a ludicrous rate. It was insane. What kind of technologies? Nanotechnology, genetic engineering, quantum computing, molecular reconstruction. It even mentions induced suspended animation. Ooh, that's big. Does the data say it would cause the epoch of technology thing? Nope. But the boom of scientific progress was too steep and sudden to be natural. The Cipher must have discovered something. Whatever it was, they reaped the benefits. And the Cascade came shortly after. We need the second half of the algorithm, Alex. It should give us the full picture. But what does the algorithm do by it? It's not just the time capsule. You said it had us a purpose. Did you find out anything else? No. You just lied to me. It was like, sounds like a lie. No? You did find something. It's nothing, alright? Just tell me. Alex, believe it. I've told you everything important. The rest will come after we visit the boneyard. I'm serious. Tell me everything. You don't need to see this. That's a command. Tell me. Wait, can you disobey my commands? I was never beholden to them. Seriously, I thought, You trust me, right? Not while you're withholding information from me. It's not like that. You'll just worry about this. What's that supposed to mean? You're storing this data inside my subconscious. Tell me what it is. You told me you were feeling angry about this stuff. You called it rage. We're dealing with forces that even the Blackrunners don't fully understand. And they probably don't even mix well with rage. And they probably don't mix well with rage. Can you be careful? I'm just trying to protect you. I can handle it. I need to know. Please. Fight. My whole species. Everything I am. Please, help me find it. It's probably better if I show you. When I started shifting through the algorithm, I began to get the idea of its true composition. Composition? Isn't it just ones and zeros? And you're just neurons, protons, and electrons. But together, you make you. And the algorithm makes, well, this. I don't... What am I looking at? What is this? I have no idea. Are we safe? I put it behind a firewall. We are safe. I don't understand. What does this mean? I don't know. Aliens? Demons? Like demons? I think that... let's go a little bit further. There's rumbling, like being held by thunder. It's a comforting sound. There's a warmth to it, too. Soft, feathery, and calm. You groan, squirm happily. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, it might be a little bit premature, but that's alright. Boop. Oh, right, I was like, oh, heck, the thingy, but then I, overrid that one with this. It saves me not much censorship stuff, because I'm still gonna have to do it. So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, because I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tip tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos too. Help it grow and lead animals to have control of the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game, then get the news version earlier, then go to their itch.io, where it's like $7 for the most up-to-date version. Hyena? Hyena. And until next time. No, I said like, subscribe, and check out the videos, right? Pretty sure. And until next time, another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix, of Soulcreek. A game about, us being OOE. So, thanks and see ya.